Most people ask AI what stock to buy, but I asked differently and it completely changed my thought process. I exported my bank transactions, monthly expenses, investments, and savings, and then I asked AI this question. Based on my exact finances, what is the biggest reason I could struggle with money in the future? The answer was brutal. AI said, "You are not poor, but you are also not safe." That hit me hard because I genuinely thought I was doing okay financially. I save money, I invest sometimes, and I don't spend carelessly. But the AI showed me something I had completely overlooked. It said, "You are spending like someone who believes their salary will always come on time." That honestly scared me a little. And it started a thought loop in my mind. If one single question can reveal this much, what happens if I ask the truly uncomfortable finance questions? Not generic stuff like how do I become rich or what stock should I buy, but the uncomfortable questions that expose the exact financial mistakes most of us actively ignore. So I tested some controversial finance prompts, and trust me, the answers hurt my ego. While you watch this, I want you to do something. Open your any AI tool right now and try these prompts on your own money situation. Use your real bank spending, savings, and monthly expenses. By the end of this video, you might find out something critical about your finances that you've been blind to. Let's start with the first prompt. I asked AI, "Judge me based only on my bank statement. What kind of financial person am I?" No explanations, no excuses, just judge me. AI said, "You are trying to balance comfort and wealth, but comfort is winning." That was deeply uncomfortable because when I checked my actual spending history, it was undeniably true. Food delivery when I was tired, extra convenience fees, random subscriptions, weekend spending that looked small at the time. Nothing looked dangerous on its own, but together it completely added up. It made me realize that most people don't become financially weak because of one massive mistake. It happens through small micro spending that feels entirely normal. The next question was even more brutal. I asked, "If your goal was to make sure I never become wealthy, which habit should I continue?" AI said, "Keep increasing your lifestyle every time your salary increases. Keep depending on one single source of income. And keep learning about money without taking action." That last point hit a nerve. Think about it. So many of us watch finance videos, listen to podcasts, save educational posts, and feel incredibly productive. But learning is not the same as improving. Knowing about investing is not investing. Knowing about budgeting is not budgeting. This prompt exposed something many of us don't want to admit. Sometimes we delay action and call it preparation. Then I asked something that felt incredibly personal. I typed, "What expensive lie am I telling myself?" The answer came back instantly. "You believe small spending doesn't matter because each purchase feels justified." That one stayed in my mind for days because almost nobody wakes up and thinks their spending habits are bad. We always have a perfectly rational reason ready. "I worked a hard week. I deserve this." It's just a one-time thing. It's not even that expensive. But repeated spending slowly becomes expensive behavior. And the most dangerous part is that you don't notice it happening until the money is gone. The next question completely changed how I think about money. I asked, "Am I actually building wealth or do I just look financially successful?" AI said, "You look financially stable, but your financial freedom is still weak." That sentence cuts deep. Look around. So many people look highly successful. They have a good salary, a nice phone, a great lifestyle, maybe even a few investments. But one single emergency can break the entire illusion. One medical problem, one corporate layoff, or one bad financial year, and suddenly everything turns into pure stress. This next question was probably the most controversial one. I asked, "What part of my finances looks fake?" AI said, "Your confidence." Before I could even get offended, it explained, "You feel financially safe because money comes every month, not because your financial system is strong. That was incredibly hard to hear because it targets the trap of corporate dependency. Many people confuse a high salary with actual security. A salary is just temporary income. Financial security is entirely different. If your salary stops tomorrow, what happens? Can you survive 3 months, 6 months, a year? Most people never ask themselves this question honestly until they are forced to. Then I asked one final question. And honestly, this might be the best prompt in the whole video. I typed, "Tell me the truth. What financial advice would hurt my feelings but improve my life?" The AI gave me a beautifully simple answer. Stop upgrading your lifestyle every time life improves. That completely stuck with me. Most people focus 100% of their energy on earning more money. But almost nobody focuses on protecting the money they already have. When your salary increases, your spending quietly increases right alongside it. Better restaurants, better shopping, premium subscriptions, more comfort. And suddenly, even though you are earning significantly more, absolutely nothing changes. You are still stressed, still completely dependent on the next paycheck, and still waiting for financial freedom. The biggest takeaway after running all these prompts is this: the best financial use of AI is not stock market prediction. The absolute best use of AI is finding your own financial blind spots, the things you don't notice, the mistakes you constantly justify, and the risks you choose to ignore. Most people don't actually have a money problem, they have an awareness problem. Tonight, run these prompts using your own real finances. Be entirely honest and use your actual numbers, your spending, your savings, your investments, and see exactly what the data tells you. You might not like the answer, but at least you will finally know where you actually stand. Share a few other questions you would ask your AI about your finance. Hit the like button and subscribe the channel for more interactive and informative discussions.